So, Lamar, what do you feel that you got out of today's joint practice?
Great work. Gonna get some good defense. Guys caught some great passes out there. Great runs. I feel like overall it's a great day. It's a good day.
Does training camp sometimes get boring to the point where you like look forward to these kinds of opportunities to see other guys and see different players?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's boring. I say just compete against another team instead of going against our guys all the time. Your competitive side starts to kick in a little more.
Lamar, you haven't been able to play many of these preseason games in the last few years. Does these practices like these feel like preseason?
Yeah, it does. It does. We get great work out of these type of practices.
Lamar, why is Mark Andrews so good in the red zone? We saw him a couple times, you hit him a couple times out there. Why do you feel he is so good in that area?
I believe just his feel for the game, his feel for where he is on the field and the routes we have going on, and he got a great eye for the defense.
Lamar, you talking about trying to establish that chemistry with DeAndre Hopkins now going up against another team. How did you feel? Where do you feel like you guys are, man?
I feel like we're getting better. I feel like we're great. I messed up one time, though. I didn't think he seen me on the route I gave him, or he did see me. But overall, I feel like we did pretty good.
I saw you talking to the official there as you're coming out the field. You're trying to figure out something.
No, he was talking to me about the call from Cleveland game when I got kicked in the leg. He was asking me what happened, but it's all good. Man. I feel like it'll be a call next time.
You're tight forward with Charlie Collar's developing.
Awesome, man. Charlie's getting a great feel for the game. Looking like a little Mark and a little Isaiah out there in his own way. He's coming along great.
When a fight breaks out, where are you?
I'm chilling. I know the cameras be on all of us, so I can't really do too much. But I feel like our guys handle their own.
You said you feel like they so many times everything. How do you measure, having a good practice or having a good day, especially like in a joint practice?
Oh yeah, when I did that, it's just competitive nature. I'm always, if something don't go my way, if it don't look good to me, I might have a reaction that people used to seeing. But just watching how my guys are out there on the field and how we move the ball in certain periods, I feel like we did pretty good besides the little PS interception 2 minutes, but it happened, man.
Lamar, what did Tez and the other young guys to develop throughout camp?
Me and Chaz, our chemistry's been doing good since last year. Giants game, he had his first touchdown, I believe. He really having to get a lot of reps for me this camp, but I feel like we're right there.
Lamar, excuse me, Lamar. I saw you talking.
Lamar.
I said Lamar.
Okay. Sound like you said Lamar. Sound like you from Baltimore a little bit now.
I saw you talking to Lou Anarumo after the drill, the former Bengals defensive coordinator. What was that conversation like after all the battles you had with him?
Coach was telling me, he glad he don't have to face me twice a year anymore. I told him it's always going to be competitive. It's a division rival. We see them twice a year. And no matter how the people say the record is, it's always a good game. That's what we pretty much talking about.
Lamar, we even watched you. Remember on Christmas Day in Houston, have your highest speed you ever had, running the ball. It didn't even seem like you were really trying to run that much. And then we see you out here run that, I think that 70-some yard run against the defense. In year 8, do you feel just as fast as you did when you came into the league?
Absolutely. I've been said that, except when I was I got a little bulky. I was kind of tired a little bit. That's why I had to get that weight off of me. But I feel good. I feel like I did my rookie year, speed-wise, mobility-wise. I feel good.
Lamar, you got about a month before your opener.
Yeah.
Is your offense where it needs to be at this point? Are you pleased at the progress you've made over the last 3 weeks, and are you where you need to be right now offensively?
I feel like our offense is always room for improvement. In camp, we can be. We have good days, we have bad days, we have okay days, we have great days. But I feel like there's always room for improvement. We right where we need to be right now.
Lamar, speaking of speed, Keaton Mitchell, what are you seeing from him out here, and what expectations do you have for him this season?
High expectations. To me, he's getting his speed back, but more repetition, and he's going to be where he needs to be. He's going to be good to me.
Lamar, what have you noticed going against your own secondary? Obviously some new guys, your guy Jair here. What have you noticed about kind of that remade secondary practicing against them?
They make practice extremely competitive. It's like first rounds in our secondary. A lot of guys who have been around, besides Malachi, obviously, but those guys are, they're ball hawks. Ball hawks, and I see it each and every day.
Home on the competitiveness goes
Now
Say it one more time.
John said he's like seeing you and Jay are like reunited. I know we talked to you at the beginning, but after a bunch of practices, like what's it been like? We see him celebrating with you
Yeah.
down there, talking to you.
Then he celebrated against me. He caught the little 2 interceptions, man. I got that a lot in practice, back in college, so I'm used to that. But that's my brother, man. I love we got him on our team, man. I'm looking for a lot out of him this season.
Do one more. The competitiveness seems to escalate when you get to these joint practices. Do you feel like this was kind of a good measuring stick for you guys as a team and offense to see where you are at this point?
Absolutely, because we don't see these guys every day. We get to see different looks from different guys, different type of coverages, see how different guys guard different people, different blitzes and stuff like that. So definitely, we get a lot of these type of joint practices.